Welcome back, refurbers and scruffy looking nerve herders. Today we do something a little bit different. Today we leave the lab behind to do some retro game hunting here in Tokyo, Japan's Akihabara. If you don't know Akihabara, it's the mecca for all things video game, anime, and nerd related. I'll show you around and give you an idea of the kinds of retro games and consoles they're selling here in Akihabara. Stick around to see the end of the video and you'll get to see all three of my favorite shops here and also find out what I end up buying. Remember, when you like, subscribe, and share my videos, it helps me out a lot and gives me the fuel I need to make more awesome content. With that out of the way, let's get scruffy looking.
Who's scruffy looking?
So the first shop on my list today is Trader. We got a Spice Orange GameCube. There's some scratches with the silver controller. And a little bit of yellowing. This one over here, another orange GameCube. It's about 5,800 yen, which comes to about $48 US, something like that. And it has the port for digital output. Here we have a Sega Dreamcast. Let's check out the price. It says 8,300 yen, which is about $70 US. More Dreamcasts. There's a Sega Saturn. And what do we have here? This is a Sega Saturn floppy disk drive. No box, no manual. Damaged, a little bit of damage on the unit. Probably just scratches. 27,000 yen. So about 250 bucks US. Got a Saturn controller, and then we have our twin Famicom right here. Just got some minor scrapes, but it has all the parts except for the box and the manual. It comes to about 2,500 yen or $250 US. There's another one, both black. Both are going for about the same price. And we have a disc system, Famicom disc system here. And it has all its bits, and it's 9,800 yen, so about $90 US. And here's an AV Famicom, Japanese version, about 6,600 yen, which is about $60 US. Some more boxed consoles over here, PlayStation, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo. And let's check out this bottom row. Ooh, I see an old school PlayStation here for, what is that, like 40 something? Nope, that's too expensive. Oh, what are these? Here we go. Aha, it is a PC Engine Duo R. 26,500 yen. That's pretty expensive, but that's what they go for here. And there's a PC Engine Shuttle. And this one, I cannot read the price, but it looks like it's in really good condition, and it's probably somewhere in the nature of around 200, 300, 250 to 300, I bet, US. And what visit to the shop would be without a junk pile bin diving session? So, take a dive in the bin here. Got some Goemon. Sports games that are cheap. And here we are at Surugaya. This is my other favorite. It's much cheaper in regards to games than the place we were at before. It's got so much inventory, they don't even have it all set up. As you can see with the boxes and everything on the outside of the shop. Okay, we got Game Boy games to the left. We got consoles down in the bins here. Some kind of a Disney Konami type thing in the box. I don't know what that is. You can see a Super Famicom down there. There's a Sega Saturn. Doesn't have its adapter, but it's 2,200 yen. What else do we got? Some games. Look like PC games in the back there. Or manuals, I'm not exactly sure. And then Even older console and television. There's a Super Nintendo from America. There's a disc system in the box. Some bigger controllers. There's an N64, Xbox 360, PS3, PS2, PS1. It's a fat PS3, the original version. White PS2. Another Super Famicom. Underneath it is an older console. I'm not familiar with it, but it's like $200. Interesting stuff. And then we got our games in boxes over here. Game Boy Advance games. There's a Game Boy Advance console player thing that is like I don't know who makes that. So Super Famicom games, loose. Fire Emblem, about 800 yen, and then Super Bomberman 2, Mystic Ninja, and then we got Justice League. It's pretty expensive, 5,080 yen. It might be a rare one, I'm not familiar with it, but got some GameCube controllers, silver, and there's an orange one. About 3,000 a piece. There's a couple orange ones actually. About 3,000 a piece. This comes to about $25 US. And here we got Game Boy games. We got Zelda. Some Turtles Game Boy games there. About 300 bucks. Castlevania. The special punch out that you could only win through like a raffle type thing here in Japan. It's a golden cartridge. Castlevania games, some Sega Saturn games. And gotta check out the bins. What kind of junk do we have today? What that is. Super Famicom. Elfara. I'm not familiar with it. It's 100 yen. Might be good, might not. And we got more junk. Oh, it's a pachinko game. No, not for me. Nope. Derby Stallion. Some more horse racing betting type things where you put separate little cartridges in there, and I'm not sure how it works, but they're just everywhere, those things. Just cheap. I don't know who buys them. I don't think anybody buys them, so they're so cheap. Got Parlor, another pachinko game. And what's this? Another pachinko game. Oh, a Japanese quiz game. Lunar Ball, that's not terrible. Golf, nope. Not a lot in the junk bin today. Baseball, mahjong, nope. I think I'm gonna call it quits on this junk bin here. Just a lot of junk today. I've been luckier in the past. I've got better games, but today not so much. So see you later, junk bin. All retro gamers know this shop, Super Potato. It is probably the most popular and well-known retro game shop in the retro gaming community, which is probably why it's also the most expensive to shop at. Even if it's out of your price range, it's still worth a look because this place is like a retro game museum. Even if you don't buy anything, you'll get stuck trying to absorb everything in at once. And trust me, there is a lot. Alright, got some controllers here. Ori controllers, pretty cool. Interesting designs. What else do we have here? Alright, we got some Sega Game Gear games on the wall. Mickey games. Oh. And what would not be complete? They've got a lot of spendy PC Engine games. I've never bought one. I don't have a PC Engine, but someday. Bunch of Wonder Swans here. Colors. Bunch of games for the Wonder Swan. And more Game Gear games. And the all elusive Game & Watch. These are some really nice ones, and they are going, you can imagine, for quite a bit. Zelda is pretty expensive. They got one in the box, mint. So
Cigarette case? No. Game Watch マルチスクリーン。上下2つのスクリーンでゲームウォッチ。
Okay, so let's take it back to Trader, and I'll show you guys what I bought today. Diving through the junk bin, something caught my eye. Yep, that's it. Super Mario Kart for the Super Famicom. There's one game I can't pass up on. That's Mario Kart. Super Mario World. They want 800 yen for each one of those, so Kirby, oh, it's 880 yen. Yep, Super Mario Kart takes the cake. 200 yen. I can't pass up on it. You guys got to see my 3 favorite shops in Akihabara here in Tokyo. Trader, Surugaya, and Super Potato. As always, I thank you guys so much. This month I reached 100 subscribers, and I have to thank all of you for that. So thank you all so much for watching my videos. I hope you like this video, because I'd like to do a lot more walking around Tokyo and showing you games that I find. And please let me know down in the comments what kinds of things you'd like to see. If there's anything in this video you want to see more of, or something I missed. And as always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like and share the video if you wouldn't mind. It helps me keep going, and it keeps me growing. Thanks for watching. Stay scruffy looking, and I'll see you in the next one.
Who's scruffy looking?